everybody. Hi, Iris. There's three. I got three likes, and only Iris is in my chat. That is amazing. Hi, Marijuana. Hi, how are you? I thought about you last night. Hooper, it's cold. It's cold here. Oh, hi, Parab. Hi, Jasmine. Yes, you can. Let me pray and light some Palo Santo and all that stuff. It's cold here. It's 6 degrees here. Hi, Sarah. 6 degrees. Yes, I have my electric blanket and I have been at home all day. I apologize for that. All right, let me find a lighter and we'll get started, guys. The cup of hope. If you don't know me, my name's Sher. I'm an intuitive. I get messages from God frequently. Hi, Debbie Cox. There's a need for you to just breathe, Debbie Cox. To like whiswa. I'm supposed to tell you that. Okay. Let me light a candle. Apparently, we're in a hurry to get started today. Not me. I mean, I'm chill. Iris has been trying to tempt me. Here I am trying to be healthy. We have the lovely Iris with us tonight. And here I am trying to be healthy, right? And Iris is sending me like pineapple mousse recipes. Now I'm in Aurora, Colorado. Your candle is flickering. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, I had a feeling there's a need to just be normal right this minute, Debbie, to like just do normal routines will ground you. I'm supposed to tell you that. All right, where's the Palo Santo or the sage? Also, maybe it's your energy, Parab. Maybe you control fire. I don't control fire. Fire just loves me. Seriously. I have worked so many places that have caught fire. I'm like I'm actually a really good director of getting you out of a building now. Oh, I forgot about the cinnamon buns. Hi, angels. Okay, we're lighting the Palo Santo. No, the sage. Going with sage. We might add a little palo tonight. I have a feeling it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good day. Yeah. Oh, did I prepare for a storm? No. No, I don't prepare for anything. Yeah, I'm reasonable. There's some food in my house. I have power. I got this electric blanket that's like making my life beautiful right now. Oh, thank you for and no, I try not to put my time or attention into anything where I'm not using my energy for good. I'm like Superwoman or something. Oh yeah, Iris has. I think I sleep talked to Iris today. I love her. She's the only one in the world I think I could sleep talk to. I think I actually like semi read her through sleeping. It was hilarious. And we have the beautiful Natalie in here. Ooh, I can smell the sage. Okay, little Palo Santo, just because I like the way it smells. You guys are fabulous. I'm having okay. I've been hearing very positive songs all day. That's always like a really good sign for me. Okay, that's why I took the butterfly cards out. I did. I slept channeled. I was Edgar Casey for a minute. Did you see the smoke back there? That's cool. I was Edgar Casey for like 3 minutes or something. I was like, uh, this is how much I love Iris. I do love Iris. Okay. It's great to see all of you in here. I'm running out of space. Good Lord. I have a big table. I just get okay carried away. Okay, so we I've been working on crystals and stones. I'm working on it. I'm going to be teaching some things. I guess I can. I didn't know that. I don't know how I feel about channeling while sleeping. I gotta really like you for that one. I love my sleep. Hi, hi, Shell. I don't know. I was just so tired. Last night, it was live, and I was just so tired that and it was Iris, and I had been thinking about her for days. I don't always tell her when I think about her because God gives me like a she God gives me like a heads up when I need to actually talk to her. I don't know how to explain that. Yes, Freaky J. I know. I As soon as I said it, I was like, she's going to call me on it. Okay, so I wanted to share this. These are crystals. These are Let's put them up by the camera. This is rose quartz. It's very beautiful. It's the crystal of love. Here's another piece, and I'm not sure if this is rose quartz. I think it's in that family, but it doesn't have the shine. If anybody knows, let me know. I really am kind of attracted to this one. I also, you know me, I was in the thrift store, and I got this Jasper bracelet for like $3, but it's for manifestation and removing excess energy. So how appropriate, right? Okay, let's see. Let me say a prayer. Oh man. Hi, Moraine. I might be. I've got this one. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, Parab, before I say prayer. Um, this one. What does anybody know what this stone is? I knew at one point, and I really like it. It's got beautiful colors in it. Can you see the colors? If you know what this stone is, let me know. I'm highly attracted to it. So, anyway, okay. I await your answers. Okay. So, I'm going to read from marijuana first. This is funny. I want to share this with you, marijuana. I bought this deck. This deck is called Lumicella Togetherness Quilt. Now, I bought this deck, right? And I don't think I've ever really used it, but I was called to it. Okay. And so I took it out because I was like, okay, I think I'm going to need that. And then when I took the deck out, um, on the back of the deck is butterflies. There are butterflies everywhere. Okay, butterflies for me signify hope, you know, faith, all the good stuff, signs of good. So I thought that was so cool. We all call her marijuana now. Forgive me, Lord. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was really good. All right, let me pray. Father, I ask that you come into the space. I ask that you be with us, guide us, lead us. Let us have some fun too. Also, Father, put your healing, beautiful energy into marijuana. We had the privilege of having your sister here the other day to pray for her also. I know our collective is praying for her. Father, I just ask that you lift this woman up in healing and peace and protection and give her energy and strength. I ask this in your name, dear Heavenly Father. Amen. All right, let's see what we have. Okay. The first card is I know, so funny, huh? Is listening to uplifting music. Okay. It says lifting to uplifting music to harmonize your emotions and align with life's natural rhythms. So when you're down, music. Don't pay any attention to Iris and the desserts. Okay. Let's see what else we have for marijuana. Um, the vibration you carry right now, marijuana. Uh, It might be black obsidian. I don't know. Thank you for the vibration you carry right now. Marijuana is going to be the vibration that will help you the most. So there's a need for looking towards everything in a positive light. Okay. What else for marijuana? Okay, we had a few fall out. Let me see what we got. Okay, the card I have at the bottom here is um, achievable goals. This is turning your aspirations into reality. Okay, this is the basis for your card. So your everything. This is you making your reality happen. It's a need for self-care. It's a need to reconnect with Earth, with the divine, to spend time in nature, to set some. I'm going to read this. This is Moonlit Dreams for your marijuana. It is reflect on your dreams and aspirations during the full moon, setting intentions for the month ahead. So set some intentions. I know that things are scary right now, but they're saying like instead of focusing on the scary things at this time, to focus on the self care things like. Here's an example. They give you blooming serenity to focus to create like a little garden. To cultivate some house plants, something that brings you peace. Okay. Okay. And then also, yes, it's necessary for you to take time out to rest and have peace and space at home where you can unwind and recharge. Okay, so there is progress here. This is not fast progress, but I don't any highest and best advice for marijuana, please. Embarking on truth. Okay. This is a card of question your beliefs and assumptions, courageously seeking the truth that resonates within you. So this was in reverse. It's like you've already found your truth. Okay. And now it's time to transform. It's time to make it a reality. This is the river of transformation. Okay. And so adaption, like there may be some things that you're going to have to adapt, but they will flow. The hand of the divine is in this with you. I don't know what the reason is or anything, but this is going to create some serious shifts in your life, obviously. But the divine wants you to know that he is there. Okay. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps. All right. Okay. Wow, I'm supposed to put these away and not use them for anybody else today. Wow, interesting. I like that. Okay, hi, Maureen. What are the intentions of Fregino as to me? What are his feelings towards me? I don't know. We'll pull the general energy. Thank you for the donation. What are you talking about? I see shame and Target. You should write a review for what? Okay, wait a second. What are y'all talking about? You're welcome. Let me look at the notes and then we'll go to Maureen's question. Thank you. You had the Holly bake oven. Okay, I thought it was the easy bake oven. That's so funny. Um, you still have the easy bake oven. I mean, you can still get it. They sell them at all the thrift stores. Sorry, I had to throw it in there. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't even, I just made Barbie cookies. Were the Barbie cookies? Oh, no, they weren't. Oh, I was so glad I did not buy them. Okay. I think the stone might have been obsidian, pineapple mousse. Oh my God, with condensed milk. Iris, that's ridiculously beautiful. I love it. Okay. Sarah's in the house. Peral, Moraine. Okay. Let's see. Moraine wants to know intentions. Let's see. Hi, Day. How are you? Okay. Let's see what is in Moraine's energy. Let's see what's going on in the world here. You're balanced. Okay. Put these away. Either you're balanced or you're really working on it. One or the other. Maybe striving for balance, Marie. Okay. You're letting this energy throw you off. Okay. Why are you doing that? Because you, oh, okay. I think I see it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Spirit is talking. I do not have a cough, but when I get really tired, my voice will change sometimes. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we have from Marie. Good to see you, Zerona. I remember you. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Anything else, Father? Wow. Okay. Highest and best advice. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, Marie, and the person you're asking me about, they're definitely in your energy. There's something that is tending to block you. The first card that came out was the Hangman. So this is hello, Grace. This is the Hangman. This is like you being stuck or letting something in your energy stick you. There is an excitement about this person. I can feel it. The problem I'm seeing with this reading is the next card I saw was loss. I also saw Three of Swords. This is heartbreak. Uh, oh my Lord, Iris, I do need a cup of hot cocoa with marshmallow. I can make that happen. Okay, the thing is, what isn't, and everything is in reverse. Like um, this person, you have to work. They make you work for it. They create burdens. This is, look at these cards. Okay, this one, burdens, like trying to get out of the burdens, walking away from this, losing your stability. Okay, and I'm not laughing about that. And it even goes on to say Emperor in reverse. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is they want you to go back to this childlike energy of who you used to be guarded, not to give away too much of yourself. You're a very loving person, you're a very kind person, but you give, 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 give. Okay, and that's a truth for you that you need to face. You give to so many people. Okay, so many cups that you have nothing left. Okay, wow, that flew out. Okay, so this is higher wisdom for you. It flew off the other deck. That's funny. And the higher wisdom is to move to calmer waters, to reconnect with the divine. Okay, to connect with the passion that you feel with things, and to face some truths, and not to let money or pentacles abundance be the focus, but to let peace be the focus, and love and serenity. Don't allow another individual to like get you stuck. Wow. Okay. Is Jax in the chat? Hi, Jax. Wow. Mm, that was so good. Okay. May I ask, am I in alignment to meet my divine masculine? Well, look, Gary's. Okay, Day, how can I close the cycle with my ex? I want new love, and I feel he's still lingering in my energy occasionally and randomly. What I did is I did a cord cutting separation. And with that cord cutting separation, I prayed for God to disconnect. And you don't have to, I just talk to God, and God gives me the answers. Okay, so I ask God to pull that energy away from my energy, to release any and all negative energies. Um, oh, 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 how cool! I love that. I love that, Freaky. Mm. Anyway, so whatever I was just saying, that was important. I'm cold. I don't do well with cold. Okay, perfect. Glad to hear it, Colleen. Okay, Jax, can I get a quick read? I have to work tomorrow. I don't want to stay up late if you don't mind. Yeah, I haven't seen Jax in a minute, guys. I don't go in a particular order. I'm going to read for Jax real quick. She's been with me like forever. And she's like, she started the bell thing. So I feel like she's meant to be here. Mm, I'm fine. I mean, I have heat and everything. It's a cozy, cold day. Hello, Manuel. I think you were in here last night. All right, Lord, what do we have for Jax at this time? Hey, Trinity Waves. Messages for Jax at this time. You know, fire moves. It may be in tune to your energy. All right, this is for Jax. It was freaky. Okay. For Jax, please, Father. Okay. Whew. Good to know. Wow. Anything else for Jax? Oh, good. This is perfect. I thought there was one more card coming out. Okay, so you walked away from something. I don't know what you walked away from. Maybe strife or something with this job situation. I don't know. I can't tell what it is. Okay, but the cards that I have here are like there was a focus on the past, so I feel like that was the job, and it's like, okay, I get it. That was the past focus is left behind now. You don't need to worry about it. You're going forward. I see Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so they're saying don't let this hang you up anymore. You're also coming into stability. Okay, I feel like that was a question you were kind of worried. There is an emperor in your energy, but before the emperor comes, oh, hold on, I'm too hot now. Okay, whew. Thank you. Bear with me. Before the emperor comes into your energy, Jax, there's a need for you to reach, okay, because this is like, it's almost like you have to prove something to yourself. I love it. There's a need for you to be unstuck, okay, because you're in this hangman position. It's like letting worry bother you, but you're in the perfect place of where you belong. Okay, so the past is just, it's going to go away on its own. What's going to happen is you're going into this Nine of Pentacles energy. This is Queen energy, knowing who you are. Beautiful energy. Yes, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. And after you get to the Nine of Pentacles, this is you being happy on your own and just living life, loving life. Okay. Then, believe it or not, you have an emperor coming in. Okay. But there's like it feels like there's some life lessons of things that you need to do, not in a bad way, but just things that you need to work through as a person, like where you feel really secure with yourself, if that makes sense. Wow, the energy's heating up. I got hot. Now I'm like pulling the sleeves up. Okay, I love that for you. Thank you, and thank you for the donation. Anything else for Jax at this time, please, Father? It's pretty good. I'm kind of inclined not to want to get a card. Two cards. Okay. You put a lot of hard work in. In the past, love didn't work for you. It just didn't work. Whatever you tried, whatever you did, just didn't work. I don't know why. Okay. They didn't fill your cup. That's what it was. Okay. So that's when you made that shift to fill your own cup. So this is beautiful energy. This is you getting to the Nine of Cups, the full cups on your own without having to have someone else do this. This is something to be proud of. This is like you show up as King of Cups energy, you know? It's like you fill your own cups. You've learned, you've grown from every experience that you have as a growth. You're on a journey now. Okay, so journaling would be helpful for you. Also, there's a need to eat healthier. Like I don't. It feels like you're leaning towards junk food. I don't know why. Okay. Hi, Phoenix Oracle Healing. Hi, Maureen. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Marion, may I get a channeled message about how to let go and release control for me and my family's highest good? Okay. I don't need any of the things, but thank you for letting me know. Give me a second, Marion, please. Let me have a sip of my cocoa here. That was funny. Okay. Okay. I hear you, Colleen. Okay. Hi, Mimi. Were you here last night and I didn't get to you, Mimi? I feel like you were here and I didn't get to you. The threes are important to someone. 333. I just saw 3323. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have for Mimi right now. Okay, gotcha. For Mimi, please. Okay. I like that. Okay. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. That's my grandson's birthday too. Oh, how hilarious. Wow. That's some synchronicity. Okay. Oh, okay. I like this so far. That's funny. I'm getting the strangest message for you, but I'm going to tell you what it is. Okay. Uh, this is for Mimi. Okay. In the past, you were led by passion. Okay. Seriously, you were led by King of Wands passion, and your cups weren't getting full. Okay. And you were looking, you wanted this relationship, you wanted a loving relationship, but you kept running into a lot of strife, fighting, and arguing because you were only looking at the passion part of it. Okay, now, and you stopped that. You said, okay, I've got all these cups, none of them are filling my cup. This was in reverse. Okay, so you started changing and shifting things. You started making plans and setting intentions, and you did. Okay, as a result of that, uh, everything I'm getting the song everything I ever wanted started coming in. Okay, and you filled your own cup, so you're in this nine of pentacles energy. So this is like, now you're like, okay, if I've got everything I ever wanted, what's next is kind of what it feels like. But let's see what we have. Hi, Virginia. Okay, I got it. You got almost everything you ever wanted. Okay, wow. That one thing that broke your heart. Okay, let's see. That's the one thing you can't replace. And you can't. You can't replace it. Um, that was, I didn't even know this was on the bottom of the deck. That was a very toxic, karmic relationship. For your sanity, you had to go towards temperance. Okay. You were worried about your stability and you faced a lot of truths. But now you're here. And it's not about, for you, it's not about getting to the end of the road. No, I'm cold. It's about knowing that you are the person that you can rely on. And so I really like that for you. It's a shift in your energy. It was a hard life lesson though. Wow. Okay, that's what I had for Mimi. I hope it helps. Sher's gonna make sure her website is up. All right. Let's see what we have for. Okay, who are the new people, Natalie? Oh, I'm going to try to grow catnip. I bought these pots, and okay, so I want to talk to some of you if you're alone or on your own. You don't have to be. Okay, and I'm not talking about a dating site. All right, let's do Manuel. That's all right. I'm not talking about dating site. Okay. All right, so I'm going to do Manuel in a second. So, I bought some plastic pots, the cheap ones from Walmart. I got some dirt and I got some seeds. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate it. And so, you know, And I also found a terrarium. The terrarium is a little intimidating. I got to show you. Do you know? Y'all don't look at my bumness because I'm truly bumness right now. God told me to be myself though, so I am. This is my this is my terrarium. No, I do not have affiliation with Better Homes and Gardens. I have affiliation with nobody, especially not McDonald's, because I'm always talking about their cokes. Okay, so um, I'm telling you these things. If you're alone, if you're sad, if you're lonely, I'm not. I'm going to be clear. I'm good. But uh, what I'm telling you this for is because you have options. You don't got to sit on the couch and be alone. You know, you can do things. You can branch out. You can. I know nothing about a terrarium, and I have killed a lot of mint lately. You're welcome, Mimi. Okay, so all right, let me read Manuel's. Doge goes. I hope I did. Delgado's message. Why did Carrie come into my life? It was the worst relationship I've ever been in. What was the purpose of her and the time I wasted? I can't get it back 6 years out. Oh, that was life lessons. Okay, we're right there. I can tell you, Parab, why did you say this year's not for love for you? That's wrong. You're like what you did, Parab, is you're closing the door for the universe. You said, "Hey, universe, don't give me any love." Okay, that's probably not good. If you want love, you got to open the door. Okay. Like I recently told somebody, I was like, "Hey, I like you. You're nice." Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So anyway, don't don't shut off avenues. Okay. I have met some fabulous people. Never saw it coming. I've also met some really crummy people. Okay, but I want to go back to Manuel. And guys, bear with me. We're slow tonight. It's cold as heck here. Cold to the bone is what my daughter said. And I've had the grandbaby all day yesterday and last night, or close to it. You know what I mean? So okay, well, I got to say something, Iris. I have personally been binge watched. We can do that together. Sons of Anarchy, and they're hot. Okay, they're just hot. Okay, they're hot. You should not take that off of your to do list. Okay, there's a balance for everything. There's a time for passion. There's a time for being entertained. There's a time for work, like right now. You know, there's a time for everything. Biblically, it says it. There's a time for everything. Okay, so I know you have to watch. I mean, man, they're hot. Okay, sorry, Phoenix, but I hope I'm not offending anybody. And if I am offending you, this is probably not your place because I have no filter. Hello, my beautiful song sister. Okay, so I will get to you. I promise you. Those of you that have been in my chat before, um, I get you. Okay, and your message will come in. Lately, I have had to leave a few people that I have not had the energy to read for. For some reason, I'm supposed to read for Darlene right now, which I will do, and I'm supposed to use the purple tarot cards. Okay, wow. So bear with me. I promise to get there. I do a lot of readings, and God is good. What does Grace say? Oh, let's see what this says. Oh, and happy, it's Friday. Wow. Every since my spiritual awakening through goes, and I don't either. I don't either. Because, like, okay, so, like, and I love, nice to have you. I'm glad you're cracking up. Oh, it is so good. It's called The Sons of Anarchy. It's a great show. I was watching it when I was in a relationship, and then my world fell apart. Now I got to get back to. I need to go back to. Is it Diego? Let me see. Well, I got the. I want to make sure I get the name right because we had to talk about it. Manuel Delgado. Okay, Manuel. Here's the thing. It wasn't a waste. Okay, I was in a very, very karmic relationship. Confirmation, and I could not see it, and even now. I know it was toxic, it was karmic, it was bad for me, okay? And at the time, it was earth-shattering. So you have to the first thing you have to do is get over it. You gotta come to terms with it. And, it wasn't wasted time because as bad as this went, as south as it went, you still had good moments in the journey with this person. um you didn't lose it. I had almost 2 years with somebody, and I thought I knew them, and I thought it was my happily ever after, but it wasn't. Okay. And I was devastated. There were 2 months I just sat in a room looking at the wall, talking to God. So, but it's not a waste. And the other thing is forgiveness, Manuel. You need forgiveness. When you forgive this person, and you don't have to call them and forgive them. I'm not up for that. I'm not going to lie to you. You can forgive them in your heart. Okay. When you let go of that toxicity and what they did to you and the time that was lost and all the bad things that happened to you, and you think, and it's easier said than done. A lot of us have sat and looked at the walls and think, what the hell happened in my life? I did. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, because here's the thing, in our lives, as we work, as we grow, as we're on this journey, any one of us can have a what the hell happened in my life moment. I have learned that, okay? But those moments are to teach you things. And at the time, man, like, no, when the house is burning down, sometimes you can't see how to put the fire out. I don't know where that phrase came from. I'm like, who am I channeling? But the thing is, when you back up and you have some perspective, you still had 6 years with somebody. I hope in the 6 year time that you had with it, I can tell you, even with the almost 2 years I had with the person I had, there were good moments. There were some horrific moments, you know. Let's leave you at the McDonald's parking lot, just crap moments. But it taught me something. And this is, I'm pretty sure this is what it's teaching you, is to love yourself first. You changed your whole persona, you changed your whole perspective to make somebody love you or to get somebody to love you. And you went all out. And from what this sounds like, it wasn't very reciprocal. And you realized it. And yeah, there was 6 years, but there was 6 years of good, and there was 6 years of bad, and there was 6 years of life lessons. So, and relationships should not be what define you. You should be what defines you. And that was a hard one for me. You know, I was talking to my son one day, and he said, it doesn't sound like you love yourself, Mom. Because I had said to him, you know, well, what happens if this goes away? Because you have those moments. And I said, you know, what about getting out there and getting somebody else? And he was like, Mom, where is your happiness coming from? And that's the thing. Where is your happiness coming from? Where is your grace coming from? Your love. If you're in a relationship and you are sitting around, and this took me a long time. I think I even remember in grade school, like, do you remember this? Is he going to call? Do you think they'll call? When do you think they'll call? Let me check the phone. Maybe I missed the call. You remember all that? As you grow, as you get older, as you evolve as a person, yes, I occasionally see somebody. Do I want them to call me? Absolutely. They're wonderful. I I respect them. Do I sit around and wait for the phone to ring anymore? No. Am I ever going to do that again? No. Am I going to live my life? Am I going to be the person I'm intended to be? Yes. I'm going to listen to the messages I get from the divine, help as many people as I can. Yes, I had a dark night of the soul, and it changed my whole life. And a lot of you here in this chat have had a dark night of the soul, and it's going to change your whole life. Manuel, I imagine that you feel the lowest of the low. But at this time, the one thing I feel like you still have, and this is the thing that I had, guys, and my breakup was horrific. It wasn't, it, if the person had just said to me, I'm freaking out, this isn't working, I can't do this, it would have been so much easier. But the person didn't. They locked me out of the house. They left me with nothing. They, yeah. And I don't, I try not to hang on to that. And I have forgiven that person. Do I want to be their friend? No, no, I don't. Sorry, but they locked me out of the house. They left me for 17 days with nothing. They didn't even care if I was warm. And sometimes you have to face those truths. But here's the thing, through all of it, and I look like a bum today. I am a bum today. It's cold as frick here. Through it all, I could not see it. I was like, why did God let my world be destroyed? Why? Why? I'm a good person. I do all the right things. It's not God. We all have free will. We all made choices. And at the time, the choice was probably good for you, or you thought it was. Okay. We play a role in it. Okay. But now the thing is, you've done it. And I did. I was like, I'll tell you, my biggest question was, how could I not see who this person was? I lived with him. I ate with them. I had a relationship with them. How can I not see it? But when you're in the forest and you're surrounded by trees and everything else, sometimes you can't see it. But yeah, there's a life lesson in it, and you learn. Uh, you like the next relationship you're in, you'll be like, that doesn't, I'm not good with that. You've grown. Okay, so that's where it is, Manuel. So let's pull some cards. Sorry, I was on my soapbox, but that one is so important. If you don't get anything else here from this chat, learn to love yourself and connect with your higher power and live that way. Live intentional, live with love, live with the intention of doing something to help someone every day of your life. And you're not going to go wrong. You're going to make a lot of friends. Yes, you need boundaries. Okay. Don't just go here, take my money, take my wallet. None of that. But yeah. Anyway, let's pull some cards and I'll get back on track. I apologize, guys. Just sometimes the lessons seem very important. Let's see. Let me catch up. Sorry. Oh, you're welcome. All right. Hi, Stormy. How are you? Um, oh, yeah, we vibe here, measured swan. The lateness does not matter. All right. Let me pull for Manuel. I think it is because I just. It was. Okay, look at this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I just channeled a message for you, okay? To Manuel. This is from God. I mean, it's all from God, but it's like get right with your with your connection, okay? And find the passion in life and quit fighting with yourself. And then the real love comes in. And don't focus on what you've lost. Focus on what you have left. All right, that's what I have for you, Manuel. Welcome. Angelica, I'm being drawn to Angelica. And then we'll do the measured swan. Nice to have you here. Angels. Okay. I'm like, I've got drinks everywhere. Thank you, Phoenix. I appreciate that. For Angelica, Father, what is the message for Angelica? Hi, Shelly. Wow. Oh, yes, Darlene, I was. Thank you. I'll do you next. Okay. Mm-hmm. Here's some best advice. Okay, Okay, so this is weird. Okay, so you have a lot of people in your energy, or you had a lot of people in your energy. These people did not have your best interests at heart. Angels protected you. This person was deceptive. They had ill intentions. They fought. They focused on letting you. They tried to use money. Okay, but the thing is, that's done, that's settled. Okay, you got past it. There's an emperor coming in, and there's a knight of wands coming in. Okay, both of these people have the ability to make you happy, but that's not really the question here, because they both show up as potential lovers. Okay, they one of them could be a fighter though. Okay, and one of them may want to move too fast. Good lord. Okay, so here's the thing that I'm supposed to tell you. Hold on, Angelica. You need to hold off for the emperor. That's what it is. Okay. Hold out for the emperor. These other people, they're false. They won't fill your cup. Okay. They could create heartbreak and loss. Okay. And you're focusing on what will fill your cup at this time, what will give you some stability. Anything else for Angelica? Yeah, it's like you can see past the damages now. That's what I have for you. You are coming into your own with Queen of Pentacles. You are figuring out who you are, a return to self. Okay. I have tea, I have water, and I have chai. You are doing well. It's my hydration. Rosie, I'll pull what's in your general energy. Let me do a read for Darlene. I was caught and then I lost my track. I'm supposed to use the purple cards. Okay. Messages for Darlene, please. Very chill vibes. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm not a doctor, but I did recently see that you can slice ginger and put it in a cup of water overnight, like just 4 or 5 little slices. And the water brings the ginger out, and you drink the water, and it's an anti inflammatory. Look up the properties for ginger. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, nurse, attorney. This is for entertainment only, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right. Bear with me, guys. It could be Parab. Okay. All right. Bear with me. Oh, Lord. Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm trying to figure out where I was. Who was I on, Natalie? Oh, Darlene Lisa. Oh, my Lord, Darlene. Okay, clearly there is a message here that you need to get, and the universe does not want you to receive it, Darlene. I'm like, why? What is it Darlene needs to know? Okay. I am supposed to use the purple cards, and not a psychologist either. But I'm also being called to the white cards. These are my friend gave me these. I love them. Thank you, Cowboy. For Darlene Lisa, please at this time, July. Wow. Okay. Wow. That is so freaking true. Wow. I love this read. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. So this is a beautiful read. We don't need the purple cards. Okay. This is a great read. All right. Guys, just try to ask once or twice, because I will get to you. If you're not familiar with me, I go as long and as hard as I can to help people get clarity. And then eventually it will get cut off, but I come here every day. So Okay, so this is very important, darling Lisa. I was drawn to this deck for you. The first card is coming in. Oh, shoot. I thought it was the Four of Wands. Okay, you've had strife. You had the Five of Wands. Okay, this was the last card, the Lord of Strife. That was in the past. That's gone. Okay, I don't know why that's gone. Let me make sure you see this card. Okay, that's Five of Wands, winning at all costs. I know it's gone. Okay, because underneath the Lord of Strife is the Ace of Pentacles. Things changing for you, a new direction. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so, but what I do see is I see the Three of Pentacles. This was your first card out. This is the Lord of material work in this deck. But Three of Pentacles is also celebration. Okay, then here you show up as the Queen of Thrones of Air. We're both air signs. I know that. But you have this guy's head. You look at where you have this guy's head, darling Lisa. Oh, my Lord. But you are in your power, okay? And the last one is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm taking this as you are coming into material gain. Maybe not as fast as you need or would you want, but it is coming in. Okay, so it is beautiful energy. And be careful where you put your energy, darling Lisa. If it's wrapped around strife, pull it away from there. And the message here too is to remember you're the person that can apparently whack off a guy's head and hold it and carry it. For some reason, I can see you being tough, but I don't know if you're that tough. All right, darling, that's what I have for you. I pull one purple card. Hold on, I'm gonna pull purple cards, then I'll pull an oracle. Two of Swords, difficult decisions. Oh my Lord. Okay, so I don't know what you're doing or what's going on, but when I cut this deck to pull the card for you, I have Two of Swords on one side and Ten of Swords on the other. This is not good. There's something you're not seeing. Once it's gone or once it's alleviated, this is crazy. Underneath, this is something that has to be cleared, okay, from your energy. And once that is cleared, there's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, these are all coming in on the shelf, okay? Well, not the first two, but the Wheel of Fortune is coming in on the shelf. All right, for Darlene, an oracle card. Let's do these. Okay. All right. What else for Darlene? I had a feeling you would. These are the mystical shaman oracles. The Wheel of Fortune actually slid back down on top of this reading. That's crazy. Okay. The sun. You knew it was going to come out, didn't you? It's like now the sun comes out. Whatever it is you went through, all of the pain, the heartbreak, the grief, here comes the sun. I love it. Beautiful energy. Okay. And I was told to do that one. I am. Hi, Catherine. I'm going to read for, I want to read for, okay, the one with the strange name, the Measured Swan. Yes, thank you. The Measured Swan. Thank you. What do we have for the Measured Swan, Father? Okay, you're complicated. You made a lot of mistakes in your life, but you saw the mistakes you made. You learned from them. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rosie. What's the strange name? I wasn't bashing your name. I want to be clear. Okay, so you were educated. You've learned a lot of life lessons. A lot of these lessons you really weren't up for learning, but you learned them anyway. And that's a weird message. Okay. Hi, Priscilla. Wow. We'll see what we can do. All right. I'm going to use for the Measured Swan. I want to use this deck. Okay. Let me shuffle. You know, and I'm always like, I watch other readers and they're like, I'm called to this. And in the beginning, I didn't get that. But you really are like, here's an example with marijuana. I was really called to those cards, and they just so happen to have the butterflies on the back of them. Coco, okay, is my name. Gotcha. All right, Nick, we'll look. Okay, unstart. Okay, so back to the swan. Back to the swan. What do we have for the swan? Okay, so the first thing I get before I even get a card for the swan is you have shifted through a lot of complicated energies. Okay, because that's why you're complicated. Okay, yeah, you've made it through like different cycles. Da, 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 da. Oh, thank you, angels. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see what we have for the complicated swan. What is the message here? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, oh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, this is a great read. Okay, what do we have for the complicated swan? Okay, all right, this is beautiful. Oh my God. Okay, okay, you have a good life. Okay, you have a really good life. Okay, the wheel of fortune turns in your favor constantly. I actually have the wheel of fortune here and the wheel of fortune here, but it wasn't without earning it. You've earned it. You have been. Um, I'm hearing it through hell and back. You've been through hell and back. Okay, and but you you focus on the sun now. Okay, there were some things that were very deceptive. They hurt you. They hurt you deeply, like deep to the core. And that's where the strength came in. God gave you the strength to get through them. Your focus card here in this particular reading is the Six of Swords. This is the Lord of earned success. Okay, so you've earned your spot, your position in life. You also you're very valiant. You show up as very valiant. Okay, and you show up as the King of Pentacles. This is the Prince of the chariot of earth. You make things move. That's what I'm hearing. You make things move. You set intentions. God gives you the strength. And this is kind of weird. This is kind of a weird message, but I think it's earned. Uh, I haven't seen you. I'm just reading what God is giving me. Um, you, but the thing is, this is really funny. I got this like almost immediately. Is that deception is afraid of you? I don't know why deception is afraid of you, but it's like deception almost wants to run from you. You see right through it. You see right through deception every time. You're a human lie detector. All right, that's what I have for you, Measured Swan. I enjoyed your energy. Yeah, you can seriously shift the world on a dime. Wow. And I have chills, but you know who you are. But you don't, you help people. You help people. I have never seen you. No, I don't even know who you are. Okay. Okay. Bear with me, guys. There are a lot of people in here tonight, but I will get to them. Um, wow. Okay. Okay. I want to read for Stormy. What did Stormy ask me? And then, guys, I will try to get to you. It's Friday night. We're not in a hurry. Natalie and Iris, are you still in the chat? You're so quiet. You're probably exhausted. She's been working so hard. Okay. Let me see what Stormy said. Also, Iris, Natalie, Darlene, Lisa, if something comes in the chat and I don't see it, and you feel that it's something that needs attention, feel free to repost it and show it to me so that I can address it. I don't want to miss anybody that truly needs help. Okay. All right, Stormy. Advice or general? I know I have spirits in my house, and I'm trying to figure out why they're pushing for my attention so strongly today. What are you doing to piss them off? Why do I feel that? Okay, you have a set routine. This is for Stormy. Why am I channeling already? Wow. Okay, so you're pissing them off some reason. You have a set routine. You haven't been yourself lately. You're not doing the things in the same way, shape, or form. They're used to the conformity. When you do things that are not the way you normally do them, then they like it's almost like they leash out. Like, hey, who do you think you are? Like I ran into a spirit one time, and I set my phone on a table at my daughter's house, and I went to wash the dishes, and my phone flew across the room. Well, I knew immediately. I don't know how, but I knew it was a spirit. And so I was like, okay, then. um, um, I was like, okay, then. And I went and got my phone. How you doing, Rowdy? And um, I should just say mods three. That works. Okay. Um, my mods do a great job. Okay. Anyway, so I put the phone back in the same exact place. Okay. And I left to go do the dishes again. Got right back in front of the sink, and the phone flew again. Hi, Chantel. I'll be right with you. It flew across the room again. So the third time, and I think this is for the person that's asking me about why they're so active. The third time when I picked up the phone the second time, I was like, I talked to him. I was clearly, you don't want my phone here. Okay. Yes, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Clearly, you don't want my phone here. And I didn't put my phone place back. So they're trying to tell you something. There's something about your routine or your pattern where you've changed something recently, and I don't think they're a fan of it. That's what I have for you. I don't even need to pull a card. I will pull one tarot card for you. Uh, yeah, they don't want to fight with you. There's no fight there. And you're being given the strength to handle it. And you're the empress. Okay, so there's not like you're not trying to run from the house. You're just like it's more of an annoyance. So that's really the message I have for you. Okay, I'm gonna pull for Parab real quick, and then I'll do Chantal. Um, Light some Palo Santo, light some white candles. Yeah, do things like that. No, I was not afraid of the phone flying. It was like it was like a belligerent kid throwing a phone across the room. Like, how dare you put that on my table? The first time you think, okay, that's got to be a mishap. Oh, okay, maybe I just set it down wrong. But the second time when it does it, no. The second time you're like, okay, clearly I'm doing something to bother you. I've talked to spirits, but when I talk to spirits that are in my environment, like one turned a vacuum cleaner on one time. Yes, pray too. Pray. When prayer will be very helpful. But when one turned on the vacuum cleaner one time, I was like, "Excuse me, don't." Can I walked to the living room? I wasn't even in the room, and I was like, "Could you not do that?" That freaks me out a little bit. So communication is the key, and maybe a small meditation that will enlighten you, Stormy, to give you the answers that you need. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to do Parab, and then I'll do that beautiful lady that gave me the donation, Chantal. Parab. For Parab, please, Father. Messages for Parab. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. In the past, there was fighting, there was conflict. You're not supposed to focus on the past. The past is in reverse. Relieve the past, release it. Okay. It actually says, look, you let it. You left the past. Thank you, Angel. They said the wheel changed. It went all the way around. It got good. You're stable now. You chose peace instead of conflict. There will be some type of love coming in here. But it's a love emperor of a word of an emperor. It's a love worthy of an emperor. Okay. And it almost feels like it gives you a sense of justice, like it was worth it, is what it feels like. That's what I have for you. Also, set your intentions. You already do that, though, I think. Okay, that was for Barak. Let me go to the beautiful lady who gave me the donation. Sometimes spirit just calls me. Okay, for Chantel, a general reading. Let's see what we have for Chantel. All right, messages for Chantel at this time, please. Messages for Chantel, please, Father. Wow. Okay. They give me a book, Chantel. Okay, you recently moved to calmer waters. It's like uh, that's the calmer water card. Six of Swords. Okay, you were a hermit. You spent a lot of time alone. Um, you had to work through some things. I feel like you had to work through a loss that you took. There was something about a loss. You lost the fight. There was nothing you could have done. Okay. It involved a relationship or love. It feels like you feel like you've lost in that department. You haven't lost in the love department. You just haven't found the right person. Okay. But what else? Wheel of Fortune. It's turning around for you. And that's the thing. You had to go to calmer waters. Yeah. So now they want you to be happy and look at life and not have fear. You've grown from the relationships that were horrific that you used to attract. You they gave you discernment, okay? And you see it, you feel it, and you know it. And the beautiful thing that I feel about your energy is you don't question it, because you've learned when you question the messages that's when you get screwed up, as long as they're in love, of course. Okay. Well, this is what I have for you. I hope it helps. Let me put a little heart on here. How is Rowdy Hitman? You're a motorcycle person, Rowdy Hitman. You're welcome. You're welcome, Measured Swan. You will get there. All right. What does Rowdy Hitman say? Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've introduced myself. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I'm eccentric and an Aquarius, and God talks to me, has for a long time. But and I love my life, and I try to help you others love their life. Okay. So Rowdy Hitman has given us a donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. And Chantel, thank you also. Um, it is busy, Nick, but I will get to you. Okay. Can I trust my friend 1 February 88 on her offer to move in? Is she genuine? Is it the time period? Am I looking at months, years? Oh, and hi. Oh, sure, Rowdy. No problem. You're, believe it or not, that is not the most intense question I've ever got. But we're going to start with this tarot cards, and we're just going to see. First of all, can Rowdy trust his friend? Yeah, you can. This person wants to help you bring balance into your life. Okay, what else does Rowdy need to know? That's nice. We like that when that happens. Okay. Wow. Okay, I feel like My nose is itching. Sorry. I feel like, Rowdy, that when you're saying, "Can I trust my friend?" It almost feels like, "Will this ruin our relationship? Will this mess it up? Okay, will it cause a separation?" I think that your intuition is like kicking in. You're really trying to figure out the way you should go in life, the directions, okay? And you're like, is it light or dark? Am I going in the right direction? That's what it feels like, okay? Because it feels like you're worried about some devils from your past showing up. Okay, I don't know why, but I think it is. And there's a need for you to just step back out of this situation and look at it. Um, this person, yes, they have your highest intentions. The problem is, I'm not sure if this is a good situation from you for you in the aspect of what you're comfortable with. What I see as, don't take this wrong, is that you like being alone, that you're very hermited. These cards, I swear, and that you do have a sense of control, wanting to have a sense of control. I'm not sure you would have that here. I think that is the one thing that you are not seeing. Let me see. I'm being drawn to the swords. 3, 6, 8 months. 8 months, but you need to take the blindfold off, or it would be for naught. This person has your best intentions at heart. You can't carry things in there, though. To make this work, and it's 10 of Cups energy, like this would start you off on your path. You can do it, but there's got to be some serious ground rules and some serious trust built into this. It needs to be reciprocal on both parts. This person is a very well meaning, well intentioned person that would do anything in the world for you. But you also need to protect her and yourself. That's the message I'm getting. That's what I have for you, Rowdy. I hope it helps. Okay. You're welcome, Stormy. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Parab. Okay. We did Chantel. Thank you. We did Rowdy. Hey, we're making progress. Let's do Nick. I feel like Nick is in a hurry. I just said I feel like Nick is in a hurry, and I just saw the message. Yes, Colleen, I will see what I can do for you. Let me do Nick real quick, and because I was called to his energy. Okay, and Rose Blair donate. Thank you, I appreciate that. I thought you were in a hurry because you said, "Can I be next?" or something. Okay. Oh, I'm losing it. Sorry. Hold on. Rowdy said, "I do expect the situation." Okay. Nothing romantic in the future in that case. Sorry. You're welcome, Rowdy. And not now, but this is more about you getting. I'm hearing this is more about you seeing the bigger picture. It's not that it's closed off totally, but yeah. Okay. There's possibility. Okay. All right. Corrine Colin donated. Thank you. I appreciate that, angels. Okay. Um, Colleen, yes, you. I saw your question, guys. Be patient with me. There's a lot of you in here, and y'all are dealing with one energy, and I'm dealing with, I don't know how many are in here, but I get kind of bombarded. Um, thank you, Rosie Blair and Colleen. Gotcha. Wow. Okay, you should call the fire department, Marion. Uh, why is the fire? I am healing. Nice to see you. Okay. All right. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. Mm. Rosie Blair. What do we have for Rosie Blair, Father? Holly, you're in the background. Thank you. Okay. For Rosie Blair. I'm getting a weird message, Rosie. I'm getting oh, thank you, Tiger Butterfly. The message I'm getting is that okay, well go Parab, you're okay. I'm not really trying to connect with anybody. I'm trying to simply provide answers. Okay, for Rosie. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Highly functioning. I got you. Okay. Yes, I see it. Okay. Wow. I remember the question. I'm not sure this is your person. I feel, hi, Jamie's. Um, I'm not sure this is your person. I don't think that you're equally yoked, it feels like. You show up in the center of this reading as the high priestess. Uh, and no, it's a real problem. Okay. You show up as the high priestess, and God has given you the strength. Okay, but the thing about this is you're not seeing everything in this relationship. It's like you're blinded. Um, you're blinded. This person will break your heart if you go there. Okay, and there would be a lot of strife. Okay, but this is why you've put this borders up. You see everything. You're the high priestess. You can already see what would happen, what would occur. You're right. Your intuition is right. I'm not sure what the question was, but your intuition is right. You are spot on. You need to follow those nudges that you get. Um, the problem is you're very kind, you're very empathic, you're very loving. You don't like it to hurt people. I like that. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, people get hurt. Okay. If you are not a moderator, this will help me tremendously. Unless you're Holly, I think Holly is a moderator. Yeah. If you're not a moderator, if you can refrain from posting the list or the donations, because it's messing me up. It's a distraction, and I want to be able to give you the best messages I can possibly do. Yeah, highest respect. I appreciate if you're out there and you're trying to help me, I have the highest level of respect for you. I really do. Um, but it's kind of a distraction. There's just so many people in here right now. Okay. Okay. You're fine. Okay. So Rosie, yeah, there's just things you don't see. And it's because you're so aware of everything. You already have all the answers for this situation, Rosie. I hope it helps. I know it seemed vague, but it's really not vague. You have your answers. You need balance in your life. I'm not sure that I think this person may throw your balance off. Okay, that's what I have for Rosie. Whew, okay, give me a minute, guys, because I don't know how many we read for her, but probably a lot. Mm, okay, I needed a minute. You're welcome. Yes. Yeah, let's do an aura cleanse because I'm like, how do you do that, Nick? Feel free. I'm like, oh, Lord. Yeah, I had to like, yeah, I have to like just take a second here, guys, because there's a lot of people in here and I love it. I'm thrilled. I've waited a long time to have this many people. And that's It's a lot of overwhelming right this minute. I'm not usually I'm really good with it, but the energy in this chat is very high, and there are a lot of people needing. Let me get my side, needing answers, and yes, and I'll do what I can to try to help though. The chat is so good. Mhm. There was something I wanted to bring up. Hold on a minute. Thank you for all of you that are helping. Even in the chat, there's Anita, there was Angel, and all of you are trying to help facilitate this, and I appreciate it. Let's see what Nick said. I just breathe and feel my aura. You first. Okay. Okay. So I breathe. Okay. And you feel your aura. Okay. I feel your aura. Okay. I'm the lens. And I do a 2 spells breath. Take as long as I need. Okay. Let me try it. Gift of Gaia's. Yes. I love Gaia. Let's try that. My energy is very heavy tonight. I mean, like, I'm not a person. Let's do the Nick thing here. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. Let me see what I see with you two. That was lovely. Thank you. You're welcome. All right, for Colleen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Colleen, would you repost your question while I kind of recenter? Thank you for that, Nick. That was really sweet of you. Hey, George. Nice to see you. Thank you. Hi, Anna Parsons. Nice to see you here. You guys are fabulous. It's cold. It's only 9:33 at night. It's 5 degrees here. I thought about going outside and making a video of the snow, and I was like, no, no, I don't want to do that. I don't even want to like peruse my parking lots tonight. Welcome, I, Shadow Pecos. Welcome. Angie Rogers and Marcus, nice to have you, and Anna, it's great to have you guys here. It's a wonderful night. I'm getting hungry now. I made a pie, and my pie fell apart. It was my. Okay, thank you, Colleen. It was my. It did. Thank you. I know, and I just got headphones that are called Halos from God yesterday. He gave me headphones that are called Halos. My pie was 75 cents at Walmart, but I didn't put the holes in it, so it slid off the top. But it's okay. It's still edible. Okay, thank you, Kmai. Okay, all right. Let me see what we got um, for Colleen. Yeah, that's how I feel. Even when it falls apart, it can be good sometimes. Okay, for Colleen, her next steps, please, Father. Okay, Colleen. Okay, this is so funny. I'm cracking up because you're asking me for your next steps, and Father's like, I'm holding her by the hand. It's like there's guidance. I think you've already been guided on a few things. Okay. Mm. For Colleen. Hi, Dream Dawson. Oh yeah. Wow. Okay. Whew. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Colleen, what I see is first of all, you require a level of peace, a level of quiet. You did make a transition. The first card that fell out here was the card of death. You had a King of Cups in your energy. They were very abusive. They cost you a lot of losses. There was an immense amount of fighting. Okay. There was huge betrayal. You went and hid. You went away, whatever you want to call it. You went in hermit mode. Okay. There is a King of Swords coming in, but a nice King of Swords, not an abusive energy. If they're not already here, they're coming in, but there's no rush. It's like you're working on yourself. You're working on celebrating your life. You're working on getting to your 10 of cups. You're not there yet, but you're working on it, and you're working on not having judgment on anyone or anything. I like this energy for you. It's like you recognize these things don't belong in my life. I'm going to take a personal time out for me. And now this is how I'm going to move forward. And I'm setting my intentions. I'm cutting through any dead wood that was in my life. I'm making things happen. I love myself. I like this. Wow. I do have the best mods. Hi, Dream Dawson. For some reason, your name is calling to me. Okay, bear with me, guys. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Hi, Ethereal. Uh, wish it would. Oh, you like the way the storms feel, Rowdy. I get it. You're intuitive, Colleen. I did pick up on you being intuitive. I figured you were because I saw. It felt like a connection. Okay. All right. Bear with me. It's summer. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like a good thunderstorm in the rain. All right. There was a donation from K My Sky. Let's see what we have for K My Sky. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Colleen, all of you that have given donations tonight, thank you so much. You're wonderful. Let me put a little heart up here for Rowdy. Okay. Oh, Rowdy, I need to read him too. Okay. So hold on. There were two of you. Okay. Let's see. Rowdy said, just need to find a place to live in 2 weeks. Hard to find a rental these times. Not alone. Affordable. Still want my cappy. No contact. Deep down. You're supposed to look at Rowdy. What you need to look at is like mother-in-law spaces or spaces with an extra addition added to the house that gives you separation. I feel like there's something that's going to come into play there. Because yeah, you do need your alone time. That stood out very strong. Anything else for Rowdy Hitman? And then I'll go to the next donation, guys. Um, stand your ground. Yeah, stand your ground. Ask God to put you where He wants you, Rowdy. Say, God, I need some help with this, okay? And tell Him your time frame, and it'll come. You pray, it'll show up, okay? Let me know. I can feel it. Okay, I hope that helps, Rowdy. The next person that gave a donation, I don't want to miss anybody, was K May. Nice to have you. I can't believe this chat is so crazy. Nice to have you, Dream Dream. Hi, Nick the Ninja. You're not new. You're Nick. Don't I? Are you a different Nick? No, you're not. You're messing with me. Aha. Okay. Praise the wind a lot of. I see a cowboy too, but I see his name. Okay, nice to have you back, Parab. Okay, this is for Kay. I want to call her. I want to call her Kay for some reason. Um, Hold on, guys. Kay May. Let's see what we have for Kay May. For Kay May. Oh, you're the star of your own show. You attract a lot of attention. Okay. You know who you are, Kay May. You do. Okay. Wow. You close the cycle off. Good Lord. Okay. Anything else for Kay? I'm almost afraid to ask, but these are also good cards. I don't want to mess anything up. Anything else she needs to know at this time? Okay. Okay, Kay, this is a beautiful read. Okay, I don't need your signs, guys. Okay, because I'm not. I'm working on that. Okay. So for K May, you show up as the star of your own show. You closed out a cycle that you needed to close out. It probably went on longer than you should have. It involved a Knight of Pentacles. He was all about the money. You were more about the world and compassion and kindness. You're getting your Ten of Pentacles because of who you are. You've done a lot of planning. There's a lot of structure in your world. You set aside things. You made hard boundaries. You made things happen. That was good. That was really good of you. You're going to victory. Okay, I love that. Victory, Kayla. Okay, yes. Money will be here. There will be people that are attracted to you. Use discernment. There are some people that are attracted to you that do not have your best interest at heart. But you are the fool. You will see through this energy, and you are the star. You have an immense amount of energy. Focus on what you have, not what you lost. This is beautiful energy. That's what I have for you, Kayla. All right. Catherine, I thought I read for Catherine earlier, but I didn't. Hi, Shisha. Okay. My hair is going wild. I want to read for Shisha right now. Do you have a question? Mm. Oh my goodness, so good. Plus, I had to I had to like recharge or something. Oh, I forgot about that part. Kame is this her biological father? Hold on, I don't know. Thank you, Colleen. Okay, I got to look something up because you asked me about the true biological father. 1 second. I'm having a brain meltdown page. I don't want to give you the wrong answer. Unreliable messages. No, I think he's your father. The Page of Wands would signify a loss. I think this person is your father. And the other message that I got was that what I heard the most is what doesn't matter. This man is like been there or something. He's real. He's what the universe gave you. That's so interesting. That's what I have. Well, unreliable message. That's the one I get. That's truly the one I get. Hi, Lucy. That was I talked to you yesterday, didn't I, Lucy? Uh, Catherine, I did do yours. I think I did yours earlier. Okay. Okay, for Katie, let me just pull a card real quick. You're the star. They're not going to give you an answer for this. I'm inclined to agree with Nick. You're the star. You know your answers on that one. And I agree. How do you feel? How do you feel? Okay. Listen to guys, listen to your body. Even when I read for people, if I have a sick energy in my stomach or something, that's the universe trying to tell me something. One, they shouldn't get a message, not in a mean way, but like they just, God doesn't want the message, you know, things like that. Hi Sally. You're so welcome. When you're involved in a situation and it doesn't feel right, there's probably a reason. Thank you, Sisha. All right. I am slowing down a little bit here, guys. Woo. All right. I read for Rowdy. We can take Rowdy off because I read for Rowdy twice. The second one was channeled. So we can take Rowdy off. Uh, did I read for Marcus? I thought I read for Marcus. It has been very nice. Not yet. Let me read for Marcus real quick, guys. We're fixing to speed it up here. Natalie and Iris, I can't take on any more people on the list tonight. I'm going to be pressed to get through this, but we're gonna do it quick. If you can give a donation, a web hosting is due, but don't feel obligated if it's going to mess you up. I love and appreciate all of you. And what do we have for Marcus? We're going to make it fast now. Marcus, okay, you're stuck on something. Has you stuck, Marcus? What has you stuck? All right, Marcus is stuck. Marcus is wor. Oh, you're focusing on the things that happened in the past, and you need to get over that because the past was pretty bad. You lost your 10 of cups. The tower came in. What else for Marcus, Father? You didn't feel like there was anything good. Oh, there were a lot of things you didn't see. There was a lot of chaos. There's a lot of confusion. My cards are going crazy. You things you couldn't control. So now, wow. Okay, so now your 10 of cups is coming back, but it's because the 10 of cups flew out on the floor, Marcus. It's coming back because it's coming back because you're coming back to self. You got involved or wrapped up in something that you didn't need to be in. So now it's time to give to yourself. It's time to reset, to be one with the universe. I know, sounds hokey, but that's really what I'm getting. Oh my goodness. Okay. No specific question for shadow echoes. For shadow echoes. This is for shadows. Okay, shadow echoes. It feels like you're worried about oh, you are stable. You've done the work. You put the intentions in for shadow echoes. What do we need to know, Lord? You walked away from things. You left the past behind. You put the work in. You closed the door. Whoa, yeah, you got rid of the devil. Okay, like you. I feel like you locked him in a closet or something. Wow. Okay. Shadow echoes. You did. Okay. And yeah, you were betrayed. I get it. And it was heartbreaking. Wow. Okay. And now you're trying to get your passion back. What else? Going towards the 10 of cups. You're going to get there. All right. That's what I have for shadow echoes. You are going to get there. Shisha, I already read for you. You need to rewind the tape. Sher, how do we boost our spiritual cleansing? I take salt baths. I pray. I don't assume that I'm protected. I am protected and I feel it, but I also pray. Prayer is the highest protection you can get. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Okay. All right. This is important. This is for Debbie. We did talk to Debbie about not like just needing to do something normal. Messages for Debbie. Debbie Cox. The world. You're closing off a cycle. This is the most perfect card. And this is so funny, Debbie. I think this is your message. I really do. I was drawn to your name. Okay, in the background, I had accidentally forgotten to pick up the devil. The devil was in the background, okay? And then you close out the cycle. This is closing off the cycle. Like whatever this was, however bad it was, it's new. There's a new start. You can breathe, Debbie. Breathe. Whew, okay. Somebody was K Run. I'm drawn to K Run. Okay. Or K Run. King of Swords, okay. Somebody in your energy, okay, balance. Somebody that is in your energy, you're worried about this person in this relationship. They do bring balance to you in your energy. You're worried about losing something or a loss. You're okay, you're stable. You're supposed to just have fun and enjoy the universe right now. Don't overthink this. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Go on with your bad self, like your career self. You're not supposed to put anything on the back burner, Karen. God will give you the strength. You won't lose this. If this is a deceptive person or a person that was meant to betray you, they'll go by the wayside. It's like God has the hand of judgment on your life. This is deep, okay? Yeah, and you're the star. You know who you are. So there's an important thing to not let yourself get pushed to the back burner to pursue your dreams and goals. And if the things that want to go with you want to go, they'll go. Wow. Okay. All right. For Sally, lay down, Sally. I'm sorry. It's that song in my head. Shisha, I read for you. I'm sure I did. Okay. Can anybody verify that? Okay, tigers. What do we have for tigers? For a tiger, you are not hung up on anything. You have an immense amount. This is for tiger. You are in control of your life and everything in it. Nothing makes you stuck. Okay, what else? There is an empress. Maybe there's an empress. I think there's an empress that makes you stuck. Okay. You don't know what to do with that. It's not all the way here yet. I don't know what that's about. Okay. God, take it to God. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And doing the work. You're doing the work. 7 of Pentacles. Take it to God. You're good. All right. Shisha, tell me your question and I'll look again. But write your question down. Okay. Because I am almost positive I read for Shisha. I just called it Shisha. I didn't read for her. Well, put your question down, okay? Because there is a lot of energy here, and I'm just like really going fast through you guys. We did Debbie, we did Karen. Okay, purple flowers, purple flowers, for purple flowers. Messages for purple flowers, a different deck. Well, sorry about that. If I messed up, I apologize. For purple flowers. Okay, you said 3. Hold on. I was told you only get 3 cards, purple flowers. Okay. Okay, you're good. Okay, so you're the. Oh, my Lord. This is hilarious. I love this. Oh, wow. Okay, so purple flowers. This is funny. I'm laughing, and before I even got started. On the bottom of the deck, you have 3 of Cups. This is the Lord of Abundance. You know who you are. You're happy. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ollie. Okay, there you are. Also, you apparently you're quite charming because you're showing up as the Lord of Love. Okay, you're also showing up as the Lord of Flame and Lightning. Okay, passion. It's the Knight of Wands. It's the beginning of something new and fresh. Sure, Shisha, I will, but just bear with me, okay? Okay. Also the Empress. You're the daughter. You wow. Okay, so you're abundant, your love, your passion. Wow. And you're connected. You show up as the Empress and the Knight of Wands. You have some serious energy. You might actually match my energy. I love this. And abundance, love, passion, one of the mighty ones. We're going to take this and run with it. Anything else? And stability. This is the Lord of perfected work. Wow. All right. I like it. I do see a princess of echoing hills in the background. I think you do. I do too. I love it. Okay. There is a lot of energy here. All right. Shisha, did you put your question down? I frequently get reminded by God, Jeremiah 33:3, I know the plans I have for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, because some of the times, guys, just the stories that I tell you are messages. They are messages. Thank you, Nick, for your kindness earlier. And thank you, darling Lisa. There's a lot of new people in here tonight. I knew it was going to be busy, but I didn't know it was going to be this busy. But God let me sleep. So perfect. Okay, what do we have for Shisha? Father, what do we have for Shisha? And I really apologize for the misunderstanding. I was not aware. I thought I had read for you. Okay. It's hard. There's a lot of you in here. For Shisha. What does Shisha need to know? Highest and best advice, Father, for Shisha. Wow. 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 Okay. Wow. What the heck? Okay. Bear with me. Okay, I want to read this, but I need to run to the restroom real quick. If Natalie and Shelly Kelly and everybody, Shisha, it's a good read, so don't freak out. It's a little mind blowing actually. I'll be right back, guys. That way I can keep going. I'm old. Not really. I'm not old. My body might be, but my brain is not. Lord, I feel like I should have put lipstick on when I was in there. You're good to see my messy house. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Okay, pause for administrative tab. Thank you. I love that. Okay. All right. Shisha, your message is good, and I do apologize for the misunderstanding. When there's a lot of energy, it's hard. Okay, so wow, this is like okay. So this reading is so. Thank you. I appreciate that. This reading is so pat. It's so straightforward. It's so. I'm like, wow. Okay, there's a sense of desperation about you. Okay, you said, wow. Okay. Okay, what does PTTP mean? Okay, is that pretty please or something? I don't know. Okay, so there's a sense of desperation, or it feels like you feel a sense of desperation. The universe is telling me, no, you don't. Um, there was a king of, okay, wait. There was a fast moving energy in your past, okay? A king of cups. This didn't go well. There was, ugh. You were happy on your own, okay? And then, and you were slaying it. You were slaying it, okay? Okay, gotcha. Okay, you were slaying it, and you had stability. Okay, you didn't have any problems. Okay, and then you brought this new energy on. Or this is, I feel like this is past this King of Cups, and it was Five of Wands energy. This person had to win. They did not care what they cost you. Ten of Wands, oppression. Okay, burdens. Okay, but the thing was, I heard you got right. You got real, is what I'm hearing, and your world turned around. But it was because you made those changes. It's like you listened to God, okay? Because I have the card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the Lord of the forces of life. This is like you listened to God, and you had a transition. The child of the great transformers, which is so beautiful, and then the sun came out. The sun came out. Okay, so you're standing in the sun. Okay, you are. You just can't see it because you were in the dark for so long. So when the sun comes out, you're like, damn, is that the sun? That's how it feels. Okay. And you're going towards this 10 of Pentacles energy. This is you being happy, being content, not having to worry about things. Okay. Being grounded because you have the Ace of Pentacles, rooted. Okay. And all because you have this Eight of Cups where you walked away from something that did not serve you anymore. Okay. And it was hard because it was fun. But it just because it's fun doesn't make it right. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that. Okay. Yeah, the Lord, like you like to be wild and free, but you're coming to this venture where it's not as fun anymore. The betrayal, the fakeness, all of that does not feel as good to you anymore. All right. Wow. It's a beautiful read. What it is basically saying your sun is coming out. You've been through a lot, but the sun is coming out. Tomorrow, the sun's coming out. Okay. Oh, I know. I love it. These are from a friend of mine, Mad World Cowboy. All right. Let's see what we have for Dream Dawson. Messages for Dream Dawson. Man, okay, Four of Wands. So there's stability. You've put the work in, Dream Dawson. I love it. That's the name. Three of Cups, abundance. Man, these cards are talking. I'm trying. Okay, I need some clarity, please, Father. Clarity on that. Okay. Okay. All right. Anything else? I'm almost afraid. Any highest and best advice for Dream Dawson? This is a beautiful reading. These are very chatty cards. I agree with you. Okay, so you don't focus on your past, Dream Dawson. You focus now on your perfected work, the abundance in your life. And I'm not talking about necessarily money. It feels like a lot of great relationships, people you can trust, friends, etc., so forth. Also, there is a Queen of Pentacles in your life. It feels like that's a little sideways. But this person, it's like it feels like you haven't made a decision. Okay, that's why I get the sideways impression for the Queen of Pentacles. But you are going to be given, but the Queen of Pentacles, I'm supposed to tell you, brings pleasure. It's the Lord of Pleasure. It's the Six of Cups. Okay, and also there's something here about the Three of Wands. You have the strength, established strength, but set some intentions too. Don't be afraid to open a door for something that would really give you some options in life. With the Seven of Pentacles, be open, be receptive. But you work very hard. There's been a lot of burdens in your life, and I understand that. But it doesn't mean you can't continue to live and enjoy your life. Okay, wow. Okay. Oh my Lord, that's terrible. I am so sorry for that, Mel. I I'll be honest, I have no control what God gives me. Okay? I really don't. Um I'm very, very sorry for your loss, Mel. I I only relay the messages I'm given, but I pray for you. Condolences, Mel. For serious. All right. I will try, Mel. I want to read for I'm going to read for Lucy. No, Catherine, wait a minute. Just give me a minute. I'll read for you. Okay. Yes, for Lucy. I want to read for Lucy. I'm being drawn to read for Lucy. Then we'll read for Catherine. Guys, I am not ignoring any of you. There were a lot of people in this chat, and there's a lot of people that need help. Lucy, okay, you're the Queen of Cups. You're the Queen of Thrones of Waters. Your life flows. You know the things you have passion for. You can sting, though. Man, you can so sting. Okay, so look at this Queen of Cups. This is water's important to you. You have a sting, but you fill your cup. You're surrounded by beauty, is what it looks like. That's for Lucy. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you. Uh, that would be better. Okay. What else for Lucy? Holly is always awesome. Okay. Clarification. Um, wow, Lucy, there's somebody in your energy, and I don't like them. I'm going to be honest with you. You show up as the Queen of Cups. You also show up as the spirit of air, the ether, the space in between. Okay, and there's a prince of palace. The prince. Let's see what it says. He's in reverse. He's the princess of the palace of the floods. Okay, so it's the princess. Sex doesn't matter. Okay, so like this person, when they come in your energy, this is maybe I'm crazy, but on the bottom of the deck, I see the foolish man and the hanged man. Okay, and this person is all about passion and power and stuff, but this person reeks they reek, they cause problems, a lot of problems. They turn things upside down. The Ten of Cups in reverse, walk away, wait, I'm sorry. Lord of perfected success. Nothing's perfect. The Ten of Cups, things going downhill. The Lord of unstable effort, the Lord of the rest from strife, and the power of the world. Wow, things changing, turning, but there is an important thing that you recognize this energy. You're so intuitive. You probably have already seen it, or when it comes in, you'll see it immediately. You show up, as a matter of fact, I'm looking at it as the high priestess. High Priestess. Okay. That is what I have for you. I love this energy. Okay. I just read for Dreamer. Hold on, guys. Yeah, not Dreamer, but Dreamer. I was reading for Dream Dawson right now. You're welcome, Lucy. No, I want to read for Sally real quick. Okay. But I love that you stand in High Priestess energy with all of this, Lucy. You see everything. It's beautiful. Okay. What do we have for Sally at this time, Father? Messages. Uh, okay. For Sally. For Sally. I don't know if that was supposed to come out or not. Okay, Sally. Okay. Okay, so Sally, the impression I get, and this is terrible, is that you're not very lucky in love. I have the lovers in reverse. On top of it, I have loss, and on top of that, I have betrayal. Not a good combination. Sorry, not laughing. Okay, I think you realize that you might have a bad picker. Okay, but Sally, you're in this. Okay, but you're never stuck. Okay, the center of this reading is the Hanged Man. You are never stuck because you're connected to the divine. Okay, when you're connected to the divine like this, now you're not stuck because you gave everything, you surrendered, you made things happen, you love your life. So you're like you're focusing on you now and the things that you want to make happen in your life. And anything else for Sally at this time? Um, yeah, don't focus on anything that was lost. Focus on the things that you have left, Sally. Uh, Catherine, did I read for you yet? Did I read for Catherine yet? Okay. Heather, we don't care if the person that betrays you regret what they've done. They have to live with it. Use your, I don't have a Discord, but I probably need to get one. Heather, use your power for good. Don't focus on what that person has done. Okay, I have not read for that person yet. Okay, thank you. Catherine, let's read for Catherine. Woo! Yeah, we do care. And the thing about that, Mel, is those are when I read for Passover people that make transitions, it's their intent. That's something that you would. It takes a minute, and I don't always get it, but there needs to be a little bit of space. You need to have some rest too. Okay. All right. For Catherine. I can't believe how many people are in here tonight. All right. For Catherine, please, Father, messages for Catherine. The lovers, God is bringing you a lover. Wow. Okay. Maybe God is bringing you a lover because I see the lovers. Uh, okay. I'll be live tomorrow again. Jolie's. Okay, so the lovers. This is for Catherine. I see the lovers and I see God. So God is interfering here. I mean, not. I wouldn't say interfering. He's getting you unstuck. God is getting you unstuck. All right, we like that. God is getting you unstuck. Okay. Anything else? Oh, okay. Waiting for your ships to come in. I like this. Okay. Justice. Yes. Okay. What else? It's good. This is for Catherine. Okay, so like you're right where you're supposed to be. You're in the middle of a pause. There's a pause, Catherine. There's nothing wrong. The pause is the rest that's needed. It's the rest that is needed. Yeah, because you're closing out some kind of cycle. Uh, that's what I have for you. Okay. Yeah, you're closing out a cycle, so there's nothing to fear. It's just, and there's nothing wrong in your world. It's just a cycle. Okay. Guys, I appreciate your input to help everybody. I wasn't expecting it. Hi, Betty Boulder. Nice to see you. Okay, tigers. Thank you, tigers. Okay, tigers. Let's see what we have for tigers. For tigers. It's only 10:16 at night. It feels like it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, quit fighting. If you're fighting, don't fight. Oh, you left fighting behind. Okay, we like that. Tiger left fighting behind. You, I feel like you had to stand your ground for something. Okay, King of Wands. Oh, you had to stand your ground against the King of Wands. They were not so nice. Okay, and you were stuck with this thing or person. Okay, there was conflict. You hermited. You went within. Okay, these are the two things I want you to hang on to: the Hanged Man and the Pentacles. Okay, God is unsticking you. There was a lot of conflict, and you needed space and time to work through it. Now you're moving into your Nine of Pentacles energy. So I like it. I like a bartender on a full moon Friday night. That's exactly what it feels like. Holly, you're so good. So you've done everything right. You're on the right path. You've cleared out the clutter in your life. You took time to think. You're making yourself a priority, and you chose peace over pressure. Is what I'm hearing. I like this for you. Wow. All right. Let me just get a drink here, guys. Wow. Okay, I did Nick. I did do Nick the Ninja. Is this a different Nick? Okay. Carrera, Dreamer, Blessings, Unsad, Mariana, Jamie's, Maya. Wow. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I didn't do Nick the Ninja? What Nick did I do? Did I channel something for you? I thought I did. I am so sorry. Wow, there's so many people in here still. Maya, okay. Natalie, Sally, wow. Okay, we're getting there, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Jolene, what I do when I go live is I just go to God. Thank you, Catherine. I appreciate it. All right, let's read for Nick. I probably was. And then if somebody asks me a question or something, I tend to get lost. Messages for Nick at this time. Okay, for Nick. Wow. I like this. Oh, good. Okay, wow. I love that, Stormy. I'm so glad that you got the message. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Nick, you are connected to the ancestors. You're very good at taming the wild in people. You calm people down. You have there's a peace about you. Okay, Pachamama. That seems important. I feel like you have some serious ancestral energy because we have the ancient ones here, Nick. We also have the mystical shaman. You sacrifice a lot of things in your life. You see beauty everywhere. You see messages everywhere. You've had to put some boundaries up. People tend to take advantage of you. You're very guarded. I think your spirit animal is probably the jaguar. Uh, so that's so funny. Okay, the jaguar. I love that. Okay, so you do see the beauty. You make a lot of sacrifices to help people. You never talk about it. What else? You've been on many, many paths in your life. Occasionally you run across the coyote, but you just kind of, you're a jaguar. What can I say? And things are coming into completion with you. What else for Nick, Father? The beloved. You're loved. A lot of people love you, Nick. A lot of people. Okay, that's funny. Yeah, the jaguar. That's what I have for you, Nick. It's beautiful energy. I really like it. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jolene. I appreciate that. Um, wow, that's great. That I love it. The source. Okay, so the spirits that are in your house are they're protecting you. I love that. I love it. Okay, I want to read for Coco. For Coco. I haven't forgotten you, dreamer. I just haven't got there. For Coco, you're a rainmaker. I don't know. I just pass on the messages. Thank you, Sunshine. Okay, I'm not gone. Oh, good night, Catherine. Thank you. Okay, so this is for Coco. You're a rainmaker. Why is this card sticking out? Okay, you are pretty, Coco. You have beauty. You have internal beauty. You don't understand why the world is at strife with you. I feel like okay, the sun. You don't feel like the sun shines on you. Okay, you were like, wow. Yeah. Everything in your life is upside down now, so you're having to restore it. You're restoring the beauty back in your life. You went on a path that you really, I don't think you were supposed to be on. It cost you. Grounding is super, super important to you. You can access many worlds. Anything else for Coco? You're a gatherer. You bring things together. You see, okay, you help others see their energy through you, how they come across. You help them get wisdom, discernment. You help them complete things, cycles, you close things out, because you see things others don't see. I like this for you. Wow. uh, okay, that was interesting. Whew. Okay. Okay. For Kiera. Messages for Kiera at this time, please, Lord. For Kiera, you're connected to the divine. You already know that. You have a lot of options available to you. You don't let people know your business. I love that about you. You're very peaceful. You're very content. You have some high energy. You fill your own cup and you celebrate everything in life. This is for Kiera. Uh, thank you, Ali. I like that. Okay. Dreamer. For Dreamer. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, dreamer. Your world is fixing to change. Okay. You're closing out a cycle. Okay. I have the wheel of fortune at the bottom of the deck here. There are things that you can't see. You're like in a okay. I see a lot of things in reverse here: money, lovers, communication, fighting. There's a lot of fighting. There's strife. There's no celebration. Okay. The thing about that is you have some fast moving energy coming in here. You may not be acknowledging it, but it's coming in. What else? You feel like you're not winning, that you can't make things work. Okay, but dreamer, the stability is still here. Okay, the energy is still here, and don't and the cycle is shifting. It's closing out. It's a need to make plans to watch the ships come in, waiting for justice. There will be lovers coming in, not right now though. There's a need for you to put a lot of work in, to come back to self, to come back to who you are, to put that energy into things you had forgotten, like to remember the passion that you feel for life. All right, that's what I have for dreamer. All right. Okay. Bear with me, guys. Maritona, are you still here? Okay, so I have four people left. I have blessings. You're welcome, dreamer. Maritona, blessings, Jamie, and Maya. If you're here, say something. If you have a question, post it because we're running out of energy. I think this is 2 hours and 17 minutes, but there's been a lot of intense energy in here. This is late. I mean, this has been a read. I got you for Jamie's Cowboys. If you're hanging around waiting, when I finish with these last few people, if something comes, I will relay it for Jamie's Cowboys. What does Jamie need to know at this time to have my thought? The levers are down. Okay, so relationships are like, I think you asked me if something was coming back. I don't think it is. I think that energy is gone. Your energies are intense. What else? Okay, you closed out that cycle. You're the Empress. Okay, Jamie, this is pretty straightforward. You were looking at someone. You thought they were your person, your King of Pentacles. They're not. Okay. Um, you closed out that cycle with this person. You are the Empress. You're supposed to remember that. Energy is coming in, but there is a need for you to like just kind of rest a little, be kind to yourself. You will get your Ten of Cups, maybe not in this situation. There's some karmic things in this situation you don't see. You want to have the rose colored glasses on, but God is making space or clearing energy for you to move into something that will suit you better. You've been through a lot. You haven't given yourself the time or the energy to come back from everything. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Uh, you're good. You're on the right path. Be kind to yourself. Do not beat yourself up. Okay. You're welcome, Jamie. All right. 1 second here. Trinity Tree, you have left your burdens. You left the burdens behind. You're releasing things. You're moving into the things that you enjoy or appreciate. You're looking at the positive. Yeah, there's moving. Okay, Maya. Hi, welcome. Okay, what do we have for Maya at this time? All right, get that out of my way. I can't make my email. This mail stuff is annoying. Oh, there it is. Maya. Natalie was last. I know. Every time I read that, I'm like, it's the last list. Okay, for my. Okay, I don't think this is your deck. It doesn't feel right. What do we have for Maya? Okay, I should have went with my first impulse. Gotcha. Okay, sorry. For Maya, exactly as you are. You're supposed to be content right here, right now, with everything that you have. Okay, there's no persevere. You have everything that you need to get forward, to move forward. This is like a new chapter beginning in your life. It's okay to reinvent and rejuvenate yourself. Pursue happiness. Okay. You are one of a kind. Okay. Trust the emotions and the feelings you have. There's no one around you with that has any hidden agendas. You're safe. You have immense inner strength. That's what I have for Meyer. Okay, Heather Poole. I don't know if we took you off the list or not, but I'm going to pull a card for you from clarifying life situations. We'll just pull one card just because we're Cher's winding down. Eclipse of concealment. So it's like you're working your way through the things that you hadn't seen in the past, Heather. You're starting to feel creative. You're being open to receive the things that the universe finally wants to give to you. You're bringing your life into pure potential. You're letting the answers unfold and you're trusting yourself. You're trusting the energy that you're in and the discernment that you're being given. All right. All right. I did. Okay. Well, she got another answer too. Okay. Also, I want to bring that up with my moderators in the future, just because if you're not in the chat and I ask for you to read for you, if you're not here, we will in the future have to skip because where I can only do so many readings a night. Okay. Marianta, trust yourself. I like that. What else for Marianta? Wow. Okay. Trust yourself, Mariana. Don't trust the devil around you. Okay, that's really the message I'm getting. The devil's in reverse. You do trust yourself. You don't trust the devil. Okay, what else? Yeah, the money, the material possessions are not what will make you happy. Don't focus on the money. uh, Trust yourself, know that you are defeating the devil and you're going towards your 10 of cups. This is perfection, happiness, joy. But there were things you had to clear out, Mariana. There were things you had to get rid of in your life in order for the wheel to turn. Wow, I love that. Okay. Whew. Is my missing pug safe? I will pull a card for that. That feels so serious. Is the pug safe? Is the pug safe? It flew. Yeah, your pug is safe. I'm laughing. Your pug is safe because the angels are watching out for it. I love that. You're welcome. That's so funny. Okay, blessings. Let's read for blessings. Whew. Lord, I'm almost out of drinks. I just want to say, Natalie, Darlene Lisa, Holly, Shayla Kelly, she just needs to come home. She will. She's afraid of the weather, and she will. When it comes down, she'll come home. Okay, Natalie, good. You have a great night. Okay, Natalie, Shayla Kelly, Holly, and Darlene Lisa, Priscilla. Priscilla, life is going to be fine. I'm supposed to tell you that. Um, Darlene, relay that if you're still here. You guys are beautiful assets to this channel. I want to say that I probably don't express it often enough, but I appreciate you. Okay. So I do appreciate everything you do. And I know that this chat gets like a little extreme, but I love you. And as my moderators, I want to give you just a very small gift. And that is the small gift I want to give you is if you do need to reach out by email, you know I will be there for you. All right. Yes, I just appreciate you. Okay, so who's left? Okay. Um, uh, okay. Hold on, I'm lost. I know it. Is it blessed? I'm reading for. Who's the last one? Or the last? I'm trying. Okay. Uh, blessings. Okay, I did Maritana. Now I'm doing blessings. Okay. Message for blessings. I have a reading after this, guys. I sent him a link to watch my reading, and now I'm gonna when I finish here, I'm gonna go read for them. Okay. Blessings. I do tend to tap into animals. It really surprises me. I'm wondering how Kim Cook is with her baby, her puppy. Okay. For blessings, what do we have for blessings? I know. Blessings, whatever you are holding out for or waiting for, it's coming. Okay. You feel like it's the key to something in your life. It is coming. Okay. Everything that you need is here, will be provided. Okay, you're doing beautifully. There's nothing wrong. Okay, for Jolise, what do I have for Jolise at this time? I'm trying to pick up the ones I can real quick before I close out, guys. For Jolise, okay, for Jolise, divine timing. I love it. Adapt and thrive. So God is saying, Jolise, you're on the right path. Adapt and thrive for great timing. Okay, put these back over here. All right, what do I have for Elena? Messages for Elena. Please, okay. I will. For Elena. uh, Sasha, you need to say goodbye to your grandmother yourself. She will hear the message. Um, yeah, I'll answer that question for you in a minute, Awa. Okay, so this is for Elena. Okay, birds are important. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can be in any world you want, Elena. I feel like you're in the middle world. You tame the wind. You help people with their problems. You see the answers before they see the answers. Birds are important, Elena. You sacrifice to help others. Your life is one big constant spiral. And you help. You bring people into place is what it feels like. You can also visit the lower world. I don't think you like to do that though. And there's a healing energy about you. Okay, that is what I have. All right, I did Jolene. I did Elena. Okay, Trinity Tree. Nick, Natalie. Let's see what I want to just pull a card for Natalie real quick, and Holly if she wants one, and then we're closing it out. I come on at random times. When God said share, go live, I go live. Tonight, he just happened to pick an earlier hour. I do a prayer request on Sundays, somewhere between 4 and 7 or 8, depending on how busy it is. It's -7. Oh my God. Messages for Natalie. Nick, thank you for the energy exchange. I appreciate you. Uh, Okay, the arrow. You're on the straight and you're on the right path, Natalie. This is your message. You're on the right path. I love that. 20 degrees Celsius. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, you're being shown, witness. God's showing you the things you need to do. You're fine. You cut away the dead wood. You're using your discernment. Um, You have passion for a lot of things. You brought your soul back. Your soul came back. I love this. You brought your soul back. Okay, let's see what the other messages are. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Elena. Thank you, Jaleesa. Dream Dawson said, my parents passed away a week apart when my brother got ALS. I had two surgeries, all this since passed. I need to know if I should sell the family house. Any reading for me? For Dream Dawson, let me look. I love your yes, Natalie. What do we have for Dream Dawson? I love that. Yeah, usually if the spirits are disrupting, there's a reason. And I have lived in a couple haunted houses. Some of them I was not comfortable with. Okay, for Dream Dawson, the mess he said, my brother got ALS. I had two surgeries. All this since passed. I need to know if I should sell the family house. Any reading from for Dream Dawson? I do want to do that one, and then I'm going to close this out. I love you guys. Let's see what we have for Dream Dawson on the family house at this time. For Dream Dawson. For Dream Dawson. Where is my friend? Where is Elizabeth? Run, if you're still here, tell Elizabeth hi. Dream Dawson, should he sell the family house? Everything's sideways. Wow. 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 Okay, this is Dawson. This is, oh man, this read is off the chain, Dawson. Okay. You ask if you should sell the family home. I'm blown away. Three of your cards came in on the shelf. Okay. The card at the bottom of this deck is betrayal, anxiety, sadness, heartbreak. The top card that crowns you, Dawson, is death on the side. Okay. The answer to your question, which totally frickin' blows me away, is that there's been a lot of anxiety and a lot of like bad things that are associated with this, even though there was good. And what it feels like, and you're asking this for a reason, Dawson. You're asking this because you know it's time. The two cards that really stand out, well, three really, the death at the top of the read. This is the Eight of Cups, you walking away from something, allowing yourself to release yourself from the anxiety in your life and going into celebration with the Three of Pentacles, giving yourself a sense of relief, not carrying that burden, not having those constant reminders. It's time for a fresh start, Dawson. You know this. God has led you to the fresh start. All of this combined for the dark night of the soul with you. So your things have opened up for you. You feel energy now. You even feel your parents around sometimes. But yeah, it's time for something new, something fresh. It's time to be loving towards yourself. Your family would not want you to be sad any longer. That's what I have for you, Dream Dawson. I hope it helps. Woo. Okay. Wow. Wow. It doesn't. Very seldom does the death card come out, Parab. If the death card comes out, it's usually a transition or a death. Um, and with it being the crown of the reading, and show it just these cards tonight, man, they have talked. It is rest time. The cards have talked. My moderators have done a beautiful job. I am very thankful, and I'm tired. I will be back tomorrow. I never know what time I'm coming on. Thank you for everything. I love you all. Thank you for your support of this beautiful channel and all of the hard work that you guys put in. Have a great night. I'm going. I'm really leaving. Go share the peace and the love. Share the peace, share the love. Their song though, share the love. Have you heard it? I just want to know before I go. Has anybody heard the song? Share the love. It's a real song. Good night. I love you.